Courage. We arrive at Narcotics Anonymous hoping for survival. When we are living just for today, we find courage that we never expected and can go forward into our lives. Doing something different is a risk, but making the same mistakes is a guarantee of failure. An old timer said it best. We used to think we had trust issues, but now we know we have courage issues. It takes courage to put ourselves on the line. More and more we see how much courage surrender requires. The price of growth for many of us is the awakening of more feelings than we know how to live with. It takes courage and humility to keep from shutting down again. Learning to share our fear, disappointments, and anger takes courage. Fear gives us a chance to act with courage. We stand up, face what's wrong, and deal with it to the best of our ability. We may not feel very brave at all, but these are the moments at which we serve as the most powerful testimony to what is possible in NA. We are demonstrating character. We stop being so afraid of ourselves and find the courage to stand up for what we believe. We learn to settle inside ourselves, and that spiritual peace becomes the root of our emotional stability, and it gives us the courage to take risks. Taking a leap of faith asks us to trust either that we will be ground beneath our feet or that we will be able to fly. Small steps gives us courage to leap, but the unconditional love we learn in the fellowship is one of the most solid things we have experienced. Trusting that gives us the courage to stay through our discomfort. We learn to resolve challenges as they arise, and to have the courage to say what we think and how we feel, even when it's uncomfortable. When we take the Serenity Prayer seriously and really consider what in our lives we do have the courage to change, we find that our ability to shape our lives is limited more by our willingness than by anything outside ourselves. The serenity to accept the things we cannot change often comes after having had the courage to change the things we could. It takes courage and humility to open new doors and to close old ones. For many of us, courage was not something we came into the rooms with, but we find it here. The courage to accept the things we cannot change and to change the things that we can. To look at ourselves as we are and accept ourselves anyway. To talk about things that make us uncomfortable and to take on some of the issues that challenge us most deeply. We built our foundation not by pretending, but by going through the struggle honestly and courageously and accepting help along the way. Accepting our freedom is a massive act of spiritual courage. A member shared early in recovery, someone told me I could have a life now. It was like I was hearing it for the first time. Life had been passing me by, mostly because I couldn't see myself in it. NA gave me the spirit to be courageous about life again, to just go out and live.